Hello everyone, it's Stray Faye here with another episode of The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Alright, last episode we finished, the Forsaken Fortress. I was going to say Pirate's Fortress. I guess it was a pirate fortress until it became Forsaken. Yes, we stealthily went through the Forsaken Fortress to get to our sister, but unfortunately we got caught at the last second and we were flung to Windfall Island, where we talked to some individuals, some weird, a lot weird, and we're like partway done with some side quests, and today we're gonna do a lot more side quests. So, where should I go first? I did take some pictographs at the end of the last episode. Hopefully they are good enough perspectives. This one actually might be too far away. We are going to turn these in, hopefully in a jiffy, and then yeah, get our new and improved Picto-Box. So soon after acquiring it from Tingle's cell. Alright, so you want to go to the pictograph store or gallery, or however you want to say it. It's not really a store. It's not really selling much. Hello, you look rather sad. Why, young sir? I must say, you seem to be in possession of a very fine Picto-Box there. Are you a lover of pictographs as well? There can be no villains among the ranks of Picto-Box lovers. Take your time, look around, I implore you. Meanwhile, tingle in a cell. And while you're here, please do visit my upstairs pictograph gallery. You're bound to find it quite exciting, young sir. I guarantee it. Alright, will you let me through? I can check it out. He has some kind of interesting photographs, and some of them are like, how'd you get that? How'd you get that, sir? Aren't these some finely snapped pictographs? You must admit it. But come now, you needn't be so surprised, my young sir. It is a hobby of mine to sneak up behind people when they least expect. I mean, I guess if you're a Picto-Box lover, you want to take candid photos. It's quite an amusing diversion. Think nothing of it. Alright, sir. Maybe you need to get tossed in a cell along with Tingle. By the way, the pictographs you see decorating these fine walls have all been taken by none other than myself. They are my pride and joy. You see, in my younger days, I was tirelessly sailing far and wide across the great sea, snapping pictographs wherever I went. Have a look at them, young sir. Alright, well this one seems a little bit scary. What is this a pictograph of, you ask? Well, those are creatures called choo-choos. They are said to have medicinal properties, so they are a most important resource, treasured by sailors the world over. There's also a shop that deals with chew jelly, and I never use it, but it exists, so might want to check it out later. Why, there is even said to be an extremely rare species of them known as the blue choo-choo. It is only under very unusual circumstances that they are ever sighted. You'd be most lucky to ever come across one, young sir. Alright, we will probably bump into some on some islands. They're very limited. It gets you some nice potions, which, yet again, I rarely even, like, go to the chew jelly shop to even, like, purchase, like, potions from there, but alright, this picture of chews. This is kind of a scary photograph, especially, you don't seem like a guy who, like, goes through a lot of combat, so hopefully you weren't cornered while taking this picture. Maybe he was, like, backstepping very furiously. Alright, this is a pretty nice pictograph. This one is of a tiny rock islet resting far out in the seas southeast of here. Isn't it nice? There's a very dignified butler standing before the door, and I snapped his pictograph without even thinking. That aside, I am certain this is someone's private cabana. Alright, well, actually, this is actually kind of plot relevant. You need to go to it to beat the game, even though a lot of the islands are very much optional. This is an incredible pictograph. I saw this strange platform rising up out of the seas, seeming to claw at the sky. It makes for an even stranger silhouette. And a weird tingle totem. Wonder how you made that thing. I wonder if such things still remains out there on the high seas, lonely on the waves. Ah, if only I had the chance, I would love to see these things once again. No one can take you out sailing. Are you too old for sailing? This is a pictograph of an isle I once visited. It looks a little familiar. Isn't it a finely snapshot? I took it in my younger days. It is Outset Island. It is the most delightful of fishing villages, innocent and rich with nature's bounty. It was there I met a beautiful young lass. Although I suppose she is probably not as young as she used to be these days. I think it's like implied that you might have like seen your grandma when she was like younger. Although our grandma probably would have been like still older than this guy. Maybe it was our mother that he saw. Who knows? What's this? What kind of pictograph is this, you ask? One ill-fated day, misfortune befell me. My boat was destroyed. Clinging to the wreckage, I drifted at the whims of the waves. That's when I saw this monstrosity. This foul ship, veiled in mist and fading in and out of sight like something of another world. Yes, my young sir, 'tis none other than the ghost ship. Woo! The rumors I've heard tell of a man who researched the reaches of the sea where the ghost ship faded in and out of sight, and that he drew a map of its movements. But it is said as soon as the man had finished drawing the lines of that cursed map, he died a most unexpected death. Chilling, truly chilling. Now, if one were able to find that map, then it might be possible to sneak into the ghost ship and get the treasure that is said to lurk within its hull. Alright, that's scary. Like, talk of a ghost ship, that's a little scary. Alright, and these two other pictures here. What's this? Not a bad pictograph, Is that not a rather mysterious statue? The statue's home is on one of the Triangle Islands. It lies due south of here. There are a total of 3 Triangle Islands, the Northern, the Southern, and the Eastern Triangle Islands. Each of them has a statue, such as is standing on its shores. Alright. And lastly, this pictograph chills me to the bone. I mean, we were just there! Look how the bird is there as well. The Forsaken Fortress. This place lies to the northwest of our fair isle, but has been enveloped in filthy dark clouds of late. What are we to do against the silent evil that lingers there? If you value your life, young sir, then at the very least you should stay far away from that place as you possibly can. Feels as if evil that is not of this world lies in wait there, biding its time. Also, how recently did you take this picture? Seems to be some, like, continuity error. Because it did say that the Forsaken Fortress was a pirate's fortress in the past, and they competed directly with Tetra and her pirate gang. And it was only recently that, like, monsters took over. But, like, we see the bird there. Like, when did you take this? I thought you were, like, retired, sir. Does this not make a fine pictograph? It is the epitome of pictography. Not too close up, yet not too zoomed out to discern the subject. It boasts perfect balance of scale, wouldn't you say? Okay. Let me go back downstairs. See if I can do this quest as you follow me down. Yeah, it's kind of like shimmies back down. You see, young sir, I have been studying Picto-Boxes since I was but a lad. My lifelong dream of creating a box with incredible pictography capabilities is at long last nearing fruition. But now I've grown old and have no real desire to leave this island. Young sir, I hesitate to ask, but could you perchance become my pictograph assistant? I take up his mantle. Become his apprentice, sure. Really? Really and truly? My heart leaps at your enthusiasm. But I feel I must tell you, the path an assistant must follow is not a simple one. I demand that whoever takes on the role of my assistant be an individual who can take whatever command I may issue and promptly complete it without hesitation. It'll be quite a challenge, I assure you. Are you still sure you want to do this? Well, there's no time limit, so there's no pressure. Absolutely. You must share my love of the pictograph. What is your name, young sir? Link, is it? Very well, then. I shall issue 3 commands to you. On the day you complete all 3 tasks, you shall be my #1 assistant, Link. How many others? Number one's not saying much when you have 0 assistants. Now then, for my first command. A love letter. Do you know what it is, young sir? It is a collection of words of love, long unspoken and put into written form. Somewhere in this town, there is one who, despite constant rejection, never learns the cold lesson of unrequited passion, and continues to write letters of doomed love. I am certain the object of this sadly one-sided affection is quite a quandary over the matter. I am of the mind that I must have a word with the unwanted suitor. However, I must have physical evidence. Gonna make this guy embarrassed. Although, yeah, getting unwanted letters, yeah, not fun. And thus, your first task is to snap a pictograph of this individual in the act of sending the unwanted letters. That sounds easy, does it not? Rightly so. If you hope to be my assistant, you must perform this task with ease. Alright, and Link did his homework ahead of time, so I have the picture ready. So, yeah, otherwise with that clue, you would like, since it's a letter, you would camp out by the pictograph box. So we have this man. Hopefully he takes it. There it is. Now, this is a finely snapped pictograph indeed. Now, they say love is blind, but what could he be thinking, mailing all these letters? I should not ridicule him, though, for he reminds me of myself back in the innocence of my youth. Memories of those bittersweet summer days come rushing back to me. Oh yeah, we all did weird things. Or still do weird things. We all did weird things when we were young. But I digress. Very good, young sir. I must congratulate you on passing your first test. You should be wondering, like, why did you have this pictograph in the first place? By some sort of profit? I shall promptly take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently as blackmail. Alright. I feel like... I don't know, I feel like he's just blackmailing people at this point, but Link is too young to care. What's your next mission? Very well, next is my second command. You must search for this town's most timid and cowardly resident. I intend to flog his spirit so as to lend him some backbone. Don't hit him! This individual flinches and jumps even at the slightest of surprises. I need you to capture the instant of pure fear on this individual's face in a pictograph. Now this was kind of hard. Look at, you wouldn't expect, like, to break a cup and expect, like, an NPC to react to it. Because every other time, like, you can swing your sword around, you can break jars, like, take rupees. And none of the other NPCs react to that. So, like, just finding this one individual that does react, it's kind of fake. So tell me, do you think you can complete this task, young sir? I did my homework. This guy in the cafe, we shattered a cup, and he got scared. Oh, now this is a finely snapped pictograph indeed. Clearly this individual must be the town's most timid of denizens. Fear is his constant companion. I mean, some people get spooked. Maybe he has some, like, trauma. Like, let's be nice to him. I cannot complain, young sir. You have passed in a most admirable manner. Say, and is it me, or is this chap quite the striking individual? Alright, well, at least you're flattering him. Very good, young sir, and this means you have passed my second test. I shall promptly take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently. Alright, what's the last mission? Very good. Next is, at long last, my final command. Open your heart and mind and listen to what I have to say. Somewhere in town is a couple A man and a woman whose hearts are secretly filled with thoughts of the other, and yet for reasons unknown the two have never spoken. Even when they happen by chance to pass each other in the road, they each steal a brief, furtive glance of the other, but they suppress the longing in their hearts. I cannot let this tragedy go on any longer. For the sake of the town and my own desire to help these two poor souls, I shall become Cupid, the archer of love. I'm just playing matchmaker. Are you a pictograph man or a matchmaker, sir? He's a little bit of everything. He's a blackmailer, the flogger of spirits, and matchmaker. These two are timid burglars in the house of love, and you must capture a pictograph of them thinking their furtive thoughts. And young Master Link, if and when hope beyond hope you manage to complete this third task, then you shall be my #1 pupil. It's a lot to ask of a 12-year-old. Hey, can you stalk these two adults and, like, catch them, like undressing each other with their eyes? Ho 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 ho, does that not excite you? Good luck to you, young sir. Alright, hopefully this one is good too, because the dude is a little bit far away out of the picture. Okay, good enough. This is a finely snapped pictograph indeed. I had no idea these two would get along so splendidly. You can see the love there, hidden but thriving. Even I, who had lived in this town for so many long years, did not realize in the slightest the extent of their passion. You have done well, Link. I shall promptly take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently. Like, hey buddy, get together. Or else. Now then, my young sir, you have completed all the tasks I set to you. My doubts about you have all been cleared up. I shall hereby be proud to call you my assistant, Link. And no assistant of mine will be seen going around taking pictographs in monochrome. Not in a million years. So here, allow me to present you with this Picto-Box. Yay, we got an upgrade! We got the Deluxe Picto-Box, a gift from Lenzo, commemorating your becoming his assistant. It takes color pictographs. This is a nice upgrade to get this early in the game, because before, you needed to do another step to get the pictographs in color, which essentially you have to do like the first dungeon of the game, and then once you do that, you get to like the second like dungeon area, or like the forest area, where you have to catch a firefly, and I guess like the colorful firefly acts like maybe like the flash of the camera, or maybe because the firefly is like multicolored, it helps take pictures in color. But in doing so, you miss the opportunity of taking a picture of the first boss of the game. But now getting it this early, you can work on your figurine gallery that much earlier. Alright, we set it and use it with X, Y, X, or R. Same as our non-colored pictograph. Humph. Until now, you can only take black and white pictographs, but now you can take color pictographs, allowing you to show the world as it was meant to be seen. Now, go out there and snap pictographs. Snap them in color for me. For all the years I spent unable to do so. Fulfill my life's ambition. Go to it, Link. Alright. We're not only saving the world, we are also taking pictures of everybody. So yeah, you can take pictures of people. It should actually show a little... What am I getting stuck on? Invisible wall. You must snap, 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 and snap pictographs until you, like me, finally arrived at the very pinnacle of pictography. Get to open your own store. Sir, can you turn around? Is that like the best example when he's like hiding behind the desk? There we go. But yeah, when you take a good pictograph of a subject, it actually shows a little good stamp as well. This will become more apparent later on in the game about like why, but this is like a godsend, because like before, when you're like trying to take a picture of like a one-time boss, and you aren't sure if it's like a proper pictograph that you can use to submit to the Nintendo gallery to get like a figurine. So even like if you think you got it in the frame, like the game doesn't consider it in frame. And it was just like really frustrating. So usually with my three little pictograph slots, I would just take 3 pictures of the boss and then like try to turn it in. And then worry about, like, the other monsters in the dungeon. But yeah, I like the good stamp. Alright, we finished that side quest. And we could take some pictures of the people here, but I think I'll save my 12 slots for the next island over. There's some people there that they either disappear for a time, or they disappear forever for, like, story reasons. Let's go take a picture of this lady. I think she mentioned that she didn't like our pictograph that was in black and white. Oh, how do I look today? You know, he always shows off his pictures of me just as soon as he's taken them. Alright, you wanna see a pictograph of you, lady? Well, is this how I look today? Why, I had no idea that the gloss on my skin was so perfect. Just look at me. I am so stunning. Oh, I feel so wonderful now. I have to reward you for making me feel so good about myself. Here. I got a treasure chart! Yay, what is this? I don't know, it's the first thing we've... I mean, we got other charts, but... Open this chart on the map screen and a place where treasure lies will be lit up. Sail to that area and then use the chart to find the treasure. So this is the treasure chart number 33. There are... I already forgot how many treasure charts there are. I want to say like 40 or 50. Some of them lead to like copious amounts of rupees. Some of them are more important and they lead to pieces of heart. This one in particular, we'll collect the piece of heart that it leads to like much later in the game. But we got it. My son picked it up somewhere, and I would imagine you like this sort of thing, correct? My son likes it, so you must too. You just stole your son's belongings. It's like, just giving away his stuff. Her son's probably a sailor. It's like, Mom, where's my treasure map? Like, dude. Alright, how do we check out this shop? We actually haven't checked out this shop. It's a shop that I rarely use, but it's kind of cool and spooky inside. A little bit hard to breathe in here. There's a rupee there. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Just getting some rupees here. Hello, and hello. You are standing in the one and only Chew Jelly Juice Shop. You must have heard our potions are the best, I'm telling you. They're too good, in fact. They're absolutely incredible. What's that? What's Chew Jelly, you ask? Looking somewhat bewildered. We haven't really encountered a Chew yet, but the pictograph man mentioned it as well. Oh, sir, you must simply be joking. You don't know what Chew Jelly is. Well, just ask yourself this, good sir. What is a robustly nourishing element? What is a mystical substance that is good for the body and mind? Ask yourself. The word Chew Jelly roar out in answer to these questions. I really wouldn't think that. This is my only other encounter with Chews at this point in the series when playing it was in Majora's Mask, and they were monsters that attacked you. Anyway, proclaiming themselves to be true. Why, it is the key ingredient in the most effective potions around. You're essentially making us drink slime. All you have to do is bring an empty bottle to my little juice shop here, and I'll let you have a taste. Which begs the question, sir. Do you have an empty bottle? Yeah. Only red potion is 20 rupees. You'd think it would be a smart business model to, like, I don't know, sell the bottle along with the potion? Maybe just one bottle, but no. At this point, we can't even buy this. You don't have an empty bottle? I can't sell you any potion if you don't have something to carry it in. It's not my law, it's the law of physics. Just put it in my hands. Inject it in my veins. Alright, well, he also sells other potions of different colors. The red Chew Jelly recovers hearts. There'll be green that recovers magic later on, and then rare blue chew jelly potion that recovers both. Yeah, I will probably never go get that blue potion. This is this beautiful house. Look at the sparklies. Look at these beautiful vases. Watch me break this beautiful vase. You little weasel! Well, thank you so much for coming into my home and breaking my high-priced vases. He has a point. If you break any more, I assure you that I shall not let it go lightly. No, sir. Not at all. I shall require compensation. What kind of compensation, sir? Yes, if you break any more, he will charge you. I don't think it's a very big sum, but... Okay, there's an auction at night. We can't do that yet because we can't pass it into night. Windfall auction at night. Bidding starts at dusk. Nope, can't climb up there. I'm gonna leave. But yeah, I think if you break any more pots, he gets mad at you and charges you like 2 rupees per pot broken. Which is very generous. Considering, yeah, just barging into people's houses and breaking their pots is actually rude. Hello, sir. Did Lenzo blackmail you yet? Did you happen to see the post box down near the docks? Well, just so you know, if you want to send someone a letter, just set it to Y, X, or R and use that button to put it in the post box. It's just that easy. Before long, the Rita postman will come to deliver it to whoever you've sent it to. He's a hard-working fellow, I tell you. I don't think he learned his lesson. I think the only people who not really learn the lesson, but the only NPCs that I think actually change is this lady and the man actually start going out. Hello, young children. With threatening auras. What are you doing? This is our turf, the turf of the world-famous killer bees. Don't mess with us. Yeah, buzz buzz. Oh, the bombers gang have evolved into the killer bees. What are you looking at, bud? Huh? Hey, bud, what are you? Some kind of country rube? I mean, look at that outfit. What a getup. Sir, I have a sword. I would not talk to this country rube like that. Hello, alfalfa, sir. You stink, mister. We ain't seen your face around here before, bud. Alright, and then this squirrel here. Are you alone or what? You must feel pretty lonely walking around a place like this all by yourself. What are you doing anyway? Oh, well, she wasn't too rude. She was just like, what are you doing? I don't know, breaking pots, talking to people, doing little missions. Yep, to sailors like us, the wind's our whole life. Sure be nice if a fair wind blew today. Alright, well you're a very nice, calm, hairy-chested fellow. I will leave you to your machinations. Alright, let's go in here. I was hoping I could read the sign. Like, all the signs that, like, are actually highly in language, you can actually translate that to, like, into text. This looks like a school. Very big chairs. These are not child-sized chairs. No siree. Words of joy. Breathe deep and read it loud and proud. Joy is hidden in all the places of the world. You must widen your eyes and search for it. Into the beyond. The first joy you find earns you a present. With 20, you become a joy steward. And with 40, you'll find a map to great treasure. Aren't all these things joyous? Me, you, will all be full of joy. Those weird airy-fairy teachers. Hey, look, it's the killer bees. They're self-portraits. Alright, let's go talk to this strangely-haired lady. Welcome to Mrs. Mary's School of Joy. I don't think I've ever seen your face around here before, my young scholar. Are you a new pupil? What can I do for you on this fine day? We need to talk, lady. I know I may look a bit flashy for a teacher, but I assure you I am one. How long has it been since I opened up my school here on Windfall Island? 20 years? Ever since then, I've been teaching the children of this island about true joy. But I do have a rather joyless problem. There's this delinquent gang of 4 young boys who never listen to a word I say. Even though I wait patiently for those boys to show up, they never come. It's as if they don't want joy in their hearts. Like, those 4 students, like, how many kids are on this island? There's, like, those 4 guys outside, and then 2 girls, like, in the field by the pier. That's over half your class missing attendance, lady. Could you please catch the leader, that little boy named Ivan? Oh, boy, of course his name is Ivan. And talk some sense into him for me? Please, young man, for me? Yes, ma'am. Oh, thank you so much. You're such a dear. They're such troublesome little boys. I'm at my wit's end over how to handle them. Alright, but they won't be so mean to a boy their own age, will they? I should think not. They already insulted me to my face. A bigger boy. It's fine. No, Miss Marie, how to deal with the problem with kids, just let a bigger kid beat them up. Good luck, young man. Alright, let's go teach those kids a lesson. I'm on teacher's orders. There's nothing I can do about it. You forced my hand. Alright, who's the leader? You're the leader. Yeah! Yo, bud, you got a problem with us? Killer bees? Huh? Do ya? Don't tell me it's that annoying hag of a teacher again, is it? You came here to give us a talking to because Miss Marie asked you to, right? Tell us not to skip school, right, bud? Tell us not to be tardy, right, bud? Well, forget about all that. We're the mighty and invincible gang of 4, the Killer Bees. You think we'll listen to a chump like you? But I'll tell you what, bud. If you want to challenge us to a competition, then we'll think about maybe listening a little bit. What do you say, bud? You want to challenge us? I'll take you on. Alright, and start fighting. No. Well, okay, it's your funeral, bud. The rules are simple. We're gonna go hide somewhere, and if you can find us, we're gonna run. You gotta catch us. Easy as that, bud. Alright, well, we're not fighting. We're just playing tag. We won't hide indoors or nothing, and we won't leave this island. If you could leave, that would be very unfair. So look for us around the shadows and behind buildings and stuff. If you can catch all 4 of us, we lose. You got it, bud? Alright, go! Oh, run, children, run! Alright. We go hunt the children. And I know one of them is over here. Hello, child. And you do give them a chance to run for it once you find their hiding place. There you go. Alright, after them. And of course they run in very weird zigzaggy patterns. Gotcha! Gotcha, Alfalfa! Yeah, you got me! Alright, that's 1. Now... this guy... That's actually a really good hiding spot. Alright, Ivan. For those who can't look up... Oh god, the homeless man. Don't you yeah at me! Oh god. Yar, you got me! Alright, that's 2! I know where... number 4 is. Try to remember where number 3 is. Let's see. I think I remember it being like somewhere under the stairs. Not down here, but I will get the rupees down here. I will get the spawnable rupees. Do-do. Yeah, I think... Were you here? No, not here, but... Drawing a blank. It's like, where some, like, stairs are at. Ah, now I remember. This bush. That's a sneaky spot. Trying to hide in the crowd, are you, sir? Or girl? I think she's the only girl of the killer. How'd you see me? Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you, emo man. Stop that child. Alright, there's number 3. You're awesome. Oh, thank you. Alright, and the last one. Saving the best for last. Took me forever to figure out where this kid was hiding when I played this, like, at first. Like, I wouldn't even think to, like, go over, like, this area here. Gotta, like, sidle up against the wall. Creep around the building. I mean, the other ones are pretty good, just, like, hiding in the town, but, like, this is so far out of the way that I wouldn't even, like, think to check on this kid back here with the devil horns. Yeah. There you go, go break your knees. Alright, get him! But I'm gonna get these rupees first. Stop him, girls! Ah, come on. I know, he can like turn on a dime. Why are you the fastest one? There we go. Pinned you against the water. Aw, lame. There we go, we beat the killer bees into submission. Arrgh! I can't believe it. You found all 4 of us and you caught us all too. Talk about utter defeat. Look, we lost our touch, killer bees. Guess maybe it's time we chilled out. From now on, we won't cause no more trouble for anyone. And to reward your hide-and-seeking skills? Here, take this, bud. We got a piece of heart. We collected 2 pieces in total. We get 2 more to complete another heart container. This is our favorite possession, but you've proven that you're worthy. I'm not worthy. To our bud, the hide-and-seek master. Oh, one more thing. We need to apologize to Miss Marie for us. Alright? We're counting on you, bud. How about you do it? How about you apologize? How about, come on. Don't make me fight your battles. You're the coolest, bud. Don't try to butter me up. Huh? How you doing? Well, I guess we earned their respect. You ain't bad. All we had to do was play with them, and now they're our best buds. You're amazing, bud. You're the greatest. Just that easy. All right, Miss Marie, we talked some sense into those children. Now they will surely come to class and turn over a new leaf. What can I do for you on this fine day? We need to talk. You did it, didn't you? You said something to those delinquents for me, didn't you, dear? You can't fool me. I watched it all from the shadows of my door. That's a lot of information to glean from your door. The shadow of it. Like, anyway. You really are a dear. You filled me with joy. I have to reward you. So here's a little spare change. We got a purple rupee. Wow, that's pretty generous for a teacher. Usually just you think of like teachers and money. That usually doesn't go together nowadays. Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell anybody, dear. She's actually secretly rich. Alright, you can talk to her. When it comes to children, my eyes never deceive me. Someday, dear, you'll grow up to be a fine young man, and your name will go down in history. That's what I think, dear. Very perceptive. Prophetic. Oh, they're waiting for us. Hey, sounds like you apologized to the teach for us. Good old Miss Marie. Speaking of Bud, did you know that it's gonna be Miss Marie's birthday soon? Boss! Oh, boss! You think maybe we should give her some kind of present or something? Don't be stupid. We're the killer bees. We ain't no teacher's pet. Yeah, but Teach loves jewelry and junk more than anything else in the world. What's she into these days? What'd she call them? Joy pendants? Really? Where do you find them? Are they just lying around? We could just find some and we can give them to Teach as a present and she'd be all happy. Hey, now I think about it, when I was climbing trees the other day, I saw some sparkly light on top of some tree in town. Or was that? Maybe that's one of them pendants. What do you think, boss? Nah, that's crazy talk. There's a hint. We do have one that we got from a bokoblin in the dungeon, but we can get our first one that we could turn into Miss Marie. I don't think it's that tree. I think it's the tree by the bomb shop. No, don't talk to me. Ah! Yes, I know. I know, and you want me to find your rupee acquiring daughter so she can keep working for you. I'm gonna get you. Alright, yeah, it's in this tree. You got a joy pendant. You can just keep it in your spoils bag. These pendants are said to flock to those who spread joy, like butterflies and nectar-filled blossoms. And it makes you wonder why they are flocking to bokoblins. And yet we're killing them. Yo, bud! Looks like you found yourself a joy pendant. Solid work. Actually, I gotta admit, we hit that thing up in the tree. We thought you might find it. Listen up, it's gonna be Mrs. Marie's birthday soon. We were thinking of giving her a present. So it was good that we finally got our hands on that thing. We can't be going around giving presents to people. No way! That just don't fit the killer bee style. Come on, bud, can you give it to Teach for us, can't you? It's not like we could just ask anybody to do it for us neither. It's gotta be someone reliable who can keep a secret. You're the only one we can ask, bud. I'm pretty sure Miss Murray's gonna know, but I'll do it for you. The typical. It's like, oh, they like her, but they don't want her to know that they like her. Some weird form of pride. Alright, let's give it to Miss Marie. She's probably gonna take both of them, but otherwise, with the note that's also hanging in her classroom, which is also a clue, she wants 20 and 40 of these joy-filled pendants. That'll also give us some rewards. We're gonna be coming up on like a place that we can farm a lot of them, so with relative ease, I might just like get them all in one go. What can I do for you on this fine day? Alright. I have a present for you. My dear, that's a joy pendant. To tell you the truth, I love jewelry above all else, and that's why. That is extremely rare and hard to come by. It's the hottest thing around, dear. Yeah, you have to murder a bokoblin to get it. Well, you don't have to murder it, but right now I can only take it from its corpse, but okay. Oh my, yes, I'll happily take a single one from you. No, I insist, only one. To tell you the truth, I'd actually like about 20 of them, but that would probably only happen in my wildest dreams. You know, I've been a teacher here for a long time. It's tough to put one past me. That being said, I'm pretty sure I know who put you up to this, dear. Those little sweeties. I'm so joyful. It's the best birthday present I can ask for. I suppose I ought to thank you. Close your eyes, dear. Sweet, I got more money. Joke's on you, Ivan. I'm the one getting the money. If only you were brave enough to give the pendant, you would have gotten some pocket change, bud. And if you see those boys again, tell them I said hello. Alrighty. Oh, you're that fine young gentleman who gave me a joy pendant present. How could I forget? How many did you give me again? One? But wasn't that nice? So what can I do for you again, young man? I think she also says some other things. Yeah, you can ask about pendants, volunteering, and the kids. Although I may be a school teacher, I have a certain flair about me, don't you think? And let me tell you, I love jewelry more than anything else in the world. She does look kind of like out there for a teacher with her highly stylized hair. And why not? It's not like I can't afford it. Why, I have so much cash I can even afford my own Oasis Cabana. But I happen to be after a very particular kind of jewelry. You see, lately I've been rather taken with collecting joy pendants. Those are very rare trinkets that you can't buy at any store. They're quite amazing. Why, their color and their shape, I feel as if I was destined to gather them. Even shaped your hair like a butterfly. and put a gem in your hair as well. If you have any, please show them to me. Just set them to Y, X, or R. Alright, let's ask about... What about this about volunteering? Tell me, dear, do you know about the Joyous Volunteer Association and the work they do? The association's objective is to decorate our little town of Windfall with flowers and other small decorative items to make our town a better, more joyous place. If you must know, the society came into being when the shopmaster Zunari arrived here. He heard about my efforts to spread joy and moved in, and it moved him deeply. We haven't even talked to this guy yet. This seems like a little bit of sequence breaking here. He asked himself, is there nothing a poor, worthless merchant such as myself might do to make this a better place? And then suddenly his eyes were opened. That's when I gave him a little advice. Do something that only you can do. Yes, that's what I told him, dear. It was after that he began to show an interest in volunteer activities. He apparently came from a very cold place, but let me tell you something. Despite his appearance, that Zunari is definitely one hot volunteer. Alright, that will become... That's gonna be another side mission, but later. I think once we get our delivery bag. We have a spoils bag, we have a bait bag, and then on the next island we go to, we should get a delivery bag, and then we'll be able to spread joy with that. Alright, how are the kids doing? You seen that rascally gang of 4 walking around the plaza out there as if they own the place, haven't you, dear? Apparently, they came up with the most suitable of names for the little gang, or so I've heard. We be tough, we be bad, we be the toughest, baddest boys in town. Yeah, we're the killer bees. Went something like that. You don't really want kids to be, like, forming gangs, though, but I guess kind of happens that way. God, our school wouldn't even, like, let us wear... They wouldn't even let us wear black, red, or blue, because, like, apparently those were gang-associated colors. I'm like, but our uniform is literally, like, red, white, and blue. Like, okay. But, like, if it was, like, a free dress day, or, like, if we were designing, like, a school, or, like, a class sweatshirt, we weren't allowed to pick those colors, because they're gang-related. So we do something stupid, like, alright, we can't do black, so I guess we'll do... Well, I guess we'll select charcoal gray or something to get it like close enough to black, and like since we can't do any like cool lettering, I guess we'll choose seafoam green letters. I was like, it's so dumb. Like, just let us pick the colors that we want. And we like made like such a hideous looking sweater. I guess it's not bad. Charcoal gray, that works. Anyway. I guess they're looking for something of a fierce name for themselves. They sort of failed spectacularly, if you ask me. Rude? Actually, I don't even think there are any bees, like, in this world in particular. There were in the last game. It must be nice to be young. Ah, yes, to be young and to make a gang. Alright, we have... Oh god, we've been going for a while. I do kind of want to finish the minigame, so... And then, next episode, set out. This is like the second to last house. Let's meet all these individuals. Alright, we're in the rich person's house, but it's upstairs. So... Yeah, kind of weird that the downstairs doesn't have a stairway to reach upstairs. It's kind of inconvenient, you have to go all the way outside to reach your second floor, but I guess if you want it designed that way, you could like rent the bottom floor and like still maintain privacy. Alright, sir. I'm the person you yelled at because I broke your pots. How you doing? Hi. I wonder if a boy like you will do. It's difficult to tell you. Yes, difficult. You see, my one and only daughter, Mila, was taken away from me to a frightening place called the Forsaken Fortress. I have asked many to rescue her, but it seems to be a difficult voyage to that cursed place. Oh, to see my sweet Mila again, my precious little daughter. I worry so over her welfare. I can't recall the last time I slept more than a wink. I sincerely wonder about the wisdom of asking a boy like you to do this. But would you lend me a hand to help rescue my precious daughter? Sure. No matter what you say, he'll still blame you if you fail. You are a brave boy to take on this task, I assure you. If you do rescue her, I will pay you as much money as it takes. I'll give my entire fortune for her safety. Well, what do you think the chances of for my daughter's rescue? They say the place is called Forsaken Fortress. Go now. My daughter Mila waits for a hero. She needs a hero. What is it? You look like you want something. Don't tell me you need some funds to get you started. Will you give me some? Can you give me a sale? You do want money. Oh, is that a fact? Money, huh? In that case... Was a dramatic pause. I must first test your resolve. Oh, wow, okay. As you can see, I placed red rupees in 3 of my vases downstairs. So which vases are there in? I've actually, haven't played that game before. I mean, I can get my own red rupee over here, but... It's in here! Not really, but... There's a red rupee there. I did see one go, like... Is it one that's not? No, it definitely is sparkling. Break them all. There's one. Nope. He's gonna charge me. There's 2. I don't know where the third one is. I saw one on the edge and one in the middle. But I don't know where the second one went. Okay, there's 3. I got him! I only broke 1 extra. Don't hate me for it. Bye. Wait just one moment. You made me break them! Do you think you just break someone's vases and leave without paying for them? I must chortle at your naivete, ho ho! Those have, 10 rupees, I thought it was 2, my bad. I mean, I still made a profit. Those happen to be extremely high-class bone china vases that run a minimum of 10 rupees each. Most assuredly, I shall now accept compensation for them. I like how Link bows, okay, very polite Japanese thing to do. Let's see now. Comes to a total of 50 rupees. Okay, did I break 5? I guess I broke 5. I shall accept your payment. I made a 10 rupee profit. When you break someone else's vases, it's only natural that you compensate them for the loss. Why did you make me find them in a vase if you didn't want me to break the vase? You, my boy, are in the wrong because of your destructive tomfoolery. And now, because of you, I'm going to be even richer. And I was quite rich before. The world is a cruel place, isn't it? I mean, I still made out 10 more rupees, but okay. Don't stand around looking like you've been swindled. Be on your way. Alright, run! I still came out on top. Alright, well... We've been going for quite a while. I know it's a lot of side questing, a lot of dialogue that people would probably otherwise skip. Especially if you're already familiar with this game. But yeah, we will save... I'm gonna save the best for last. The most best of mini games is in this building here. But yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that next time. I hope you guys are having a fun and relaxing time. Actually, might be a good idea to save here. Actually, very good idea to save here. In case you like blow on all your money on this minigame, just reload and get your money back. Alright. Alrighty. Yeah, I hope you guys have been having a fun and relaxing time, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.